If you've been watching my channel for a very long time, you would know that this isn't a place which I used to speak about politics, to be honest, but in today's video I am going to make an exception. I feel as though it is also very important to bring up the fact that very few people have spoken about this from my country of Malta, so I just want to be one of the very first people from my country to speak about this, because I do love free speech and I have nothing against a democratic government. I'm not trying to rage bait anybody here. But yeah, just a person from Malta sharing his thoughts with the lovely audience that I have grown over these past couple of years. So yeah, I hope you do let me know what you think of the situation in the comment section down below. And speak for a while about what happened to Charlie Kirk. I feel as though it is a very important topic to bring up. Today I went for a 10-kilometer walk and I stumbled across the American embassy in Malta, very close to Taali, not too far away from my home, and I recorded a video of me speaking about what came to mind at that moment during my walk with regard to what happened to Charlie Kirk, how he was shot a couple of days ago, how horrible it is that democracy had to take such a massive hit, honestly, and I do not say that as a pun. I say everything within this video with huge respect towards Kirk's family, towards his children, his supporters. Now, I wouldn't say that I am Kirk's biggest follower. I do agree with most of what he says, but I do not listen to him all the time, nor do I um, follow him that closely on social media platforms. But what happened was truly awful, and in this video, I just yap for a couple of minutes to speak about how horrible it is that this had to happen. And I wanted to address the people as well who think that this is a funny matter, this is a laughing matter, it's a matter which does not concern them simply because they have different political beliefs. Um, yeah, it's honestly horrific, and comparing it with other situations is honestly not the right thing to do. Kirk always spoke in a very educated, very polite manner with his audience, even when he was insulted, even when his family was insulted, even when the people who support him um, were insulted. Basically, they received a lot of hate speech for having a certain political view, which people from the left did not necessarily agree with. Um, and yeah, they ultimately got to him, I suppose. And yeah, some people are happy that he passed away. So do let me know what you think in the comment section about this situation. I tried to deal with it as delicately as I could. I mean, once again, I'm not one to usually speak about politics, but this is an exception I am willing to make. I do like Charlie Kirk as a person, as a public speaker, as an author, and he honestly deserved better. Gone too soon. May he rest in peace.
Hello, book lovers of the internet. So I went out for a walk this morning, a bit of a 10-kilometer walk, and I am now next to the American Embassy in Malta, the United States of America Embassy. And as you can see, the flag is only raised to halfway, presumably because of Charlie Kirk, and this is what this video is mainly going to be about. Honestly, I genuinely think that free speech took a massive hit within these past couple of days, and I mean, there are many things I would like to say. I don't follow Charlie Kirk that closely, or at least I did not used to, but I know that the points he made and the values he had, the values which he practiced, really aligned with my own. And honestly, I am so disappointed by what happened. He was shot fatally in the neck. Apparently, many people are cheering for his death when that is entirely not the point of what he was saying. I mean, what he was advocating for was using guns as a way to defend yourself from people in case of emergencies, rather than to use guns for violence. But the liberals, apparently the leftists, they completely misunderstood his point and decided to off him. And now they are laughing at the guy for dying, basically. They're happy that he is gone because of the arguments he had with college students. He was a very, very well-spoken person, gone too soon, honestly, and the people who are happy that he passed away are completely repulsive. I genuinely do not care whether or not I lose subscribers over making this sort of video. He was a good man. He left behind a wife and 2 children. Honestly, definitely a tragedy. One of the worst things that have happened in 2025, apart from the wars, of course, going on all over the place. But yeah, overall, a very well-spoken man. The guy really knew how to express himself, and he argued very well. Also, mad respect, because he knew how to rage bait people excellently. So he also had a bit of a comedic side to him, which I can definitely respect and appreciate. Honestly, once again, the people making fun of him are completely disgusting. What he advocated for overall was life. What he wanted was that people illegally in countries return to their own homes rather than stay there illegally, basically. So he was a true patriot. He advocated completely for his country. He had massive respect for his family, his children, his country, God as well. Quite a religious person. So yeah, what happened I do consider to be a tragedy. If any of you are happy that he passed away, I understand you not agreeing with what he said or you having different values to him, but at the same time, a person being killed is not something to rejoice about, nor is it something to compare to what is going on in other countries in terms of war. Once again, that doesn't make things any better. As I mentioned, I do not know all of Charlie's views, but from what I saw on all social media platforms, there is a lot which I agree with, honestly. And yeah, for those people who are happy to see that he's gone, I mean, you are completely disgusting. There are people commenting things along the lines of gone too late perhaps, or he will definitely be looking up at us, that sort of thing. Horrible stuff. Honestly, I'm not at all against dark humor, but at the same time, people have to realize the gravity of the situation when it comes to the impact this murder definitely has on democracy and free speech. So yeah, I mean, do consider the consequences, and this will definitely impact the whole world. I can just see 2025 turning to complete shit over what just happened. Just people killing each other for no reason, gun violence, school shootings, and honestly, there are many people at risk of being killed as well because they speak the truth. For example, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are the first people that come to mind. I hope that they are not assassinated as well. I mean, attempts have already been made against several people who just speak their opinions. They do not harm anybody, do not hurt anybody. With their opinions, they are very eloquent with what they say. And people are just pissed off simply because they do not agree. They cannot keep up intellectually, and they also can't really argue well. So they either resort to insulting the people, being blatantly rude, or in this case even resorting to violence and murder. Honestly, a horrible, horrible day for democracy, the 10th of September, just a day before 9/11 as well. The anniversary of 9/11 seems a bit coincidental. Not a conspiracy theorist myself, but seems rather strange that that is when it had to happen. The hit was very professional, apparently. The guy knew what he was doing. He managed to escape very quickly. I don't think he's been found yet. But yeah, I took this very, very hard. I am still in a state of grieving, if I have to be honest. I mean, I don't usually really care about these sorts of people, or politics for that matter, but at the same time, this is a horrible thing to have happened. And mark my words, it will have a complete impact on the world. I mean, the flag being raised, or lowered rather, to half-mast already says a lot. Donald Trump apparently is speaking about this as well, because he was a fan of Charlie Kirk. I mean, he was a true patriot after all. He loved his country, spoke with college students, tried to keep an open mind, rage baited people very well. Quite a funny guy, I mean, overall, but also once again very, very well spoken and very well educated. I mean, could have been the next president if he was to be given a couple of years. Honestly, I feel as though he definitely would have made a good president for the United States. Yeah, I suppose that is all I had to say about Charlie Kirk. Sad day for democracy, sad thing to happen. Leave an RIP in the comment section.
So yeah, I suppose that just because you disagree with somebody's political views, that is no reason for you to be violent towards them. Um, Charlie Kirk never really hurt anybody. He only spoke his truth, spoke his opinions very well, and people just couldn't keep up. So what happened was definitely close to, can be compared to a terroristic attack, honestly, even considering how popular Charlie was. Um, in the States and globally as well. But I think that is all I have to say about the situation. Apparently, they are looking into the person who shot him dead as well. Hopefully, he'll be arrested and he'll be sent to jail. Um, and yeah, that is all I had to say about the situation. Thank you for watching. Um, I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.